Welcome to Reader's Retreat. I'm Paul, and this is what I'm starting the New Year's out with. I got a lot of books here, and I got them in three sections. I got, uh, I got well, four sections really. I got them in what I'm reading right now in case I don't get done with them. Uh, I got them in stuff that the subscribers, have chosen through polls. I have uh, the ones that's coming up on the series I'm reading, and then I put in a bunch of short stories because I got a lot of short story books and I need to get them done. So we have a lot of work here to do. Get you a cup of coffee, sit down, relax, and enjoy. So right now I am reading Web of Lies, and I'm on the second chapter. Haven't read nothing in it for a while, but if I don't get this finished this month, I will. It will go on the top of the list for January. And I'm reading Pandora's Room, which I am on chapter 8, which is page 73. And I should get done with this one at least. And if I don't, you'll see it next year. Uh, okay. Now I ain't sure where I'm gonna put all these books at, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay, let's go with You, the subscribers picked. Winter Chill by Joanne Fluke. And it's supposed to be looks like it's supposed to be about a small town. So I'm not gonna be reading the back of it or nothing. I'm just gonna tell you who it's from and the name of it. We have Richard Buckman's Blaze, and yes, that is a Stephen King book. He went by Richard Buckman. Uh, we got the writing retreat by Julia Bartz, and this is actually came out this year, February of 2023, and we have Larry McMurray, Boonslick. And what I'm doing with these is books that I was supposed to read and I forgot what it was and for what months is what you guys are picking for me. Uh, all James Oswald, Prayer for the Dead. It's a mystery. We have Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I heard good and bad things about this. I have C.S. Graham's The Babylonian Codex. And I have T. Kingfisher, The Twisted Ones. Like I said, this is going to be a while. And this is Stephen King's 11/22/63. So far, it's the only chunker. I'm waiting on this stuff to fall. And then we got Hacienda Isabel Kenneth, and I've been wanting to read this uh, a lot ever since I read the her other book. So now these are not in any particular order. None of these are. I'll read what I feel like reading. I am a mood reader. That's why I have a lot of different things to read, a lot of different genres to read and stuff. Uh, Now, this here is the next step for series that I'm reading, and I don't like to read them straight through. I really don't. I like to go to different series throughout. And this is by Jennifer E. Step, Venom. Now, if anything, these books are backwards from what I'm going to read them. Kim Harrison, American Demon. Welcome back to the Hollows. Kathy Reichs, Caesar. This is the second book of this. Now, after I get done with that Web of Lies, the next book I'll pick up will be Stephen King's Dark Tower, Wizard of Glass, which is number 4. And that's another chunker. So that will be the first one I pick up uh, after Web of Lies. Like I said, that those ones are kind of backwards. And now here's some of the short story books I have that I'm going to go and read. And yes, I am trying to go through the thin ones before I get to the chunkers of the short stories, and that is why all these are pretty thin. We got Paul Tremblay's Growing Things. I heard a lot about Paul Tremblay, and I heard more good than anything. So I'm looking forward to seeing how his short stories is. I'm going to start myself out with his short stories. And it looks like there's quite a few of them. So then we have Stephen King, Full Dark, No Stars. And most of these are, most of them or all of them are done by one author and stuff like that. This is by Simon R. Green, Tales from the Night Side. And I really can't wait to get into that. I heard a lot about Simon R. Green. And what I'm doing is I'm reading his and Paul Tremblay to see if I want to pick up any more of their books. We have we have Just After Sunset by Stephen King. Like I said, I got a lot of short story books that I need to get done. And in this book, we have the Gingerbread Girl, the Things They Left Behind, The Cat from Hell, which I heard a lot of good stuff about that. So that's what's in this one. And I'm running out of room again. Another one is by Stephen King is If It Bleeds. This is their one. And this one only has one, two, three, four stories in it. It has Mr. Harrigan's Phone, The Life of Chuck, If It Bleeds, and Rat. So that's what's in this one. And the last short story book I have that I'm going to do is edited by George R. Martin. And it's Load Chicago, the wild card novel. and this is done by different authors. Uh, it's just edited by George R. R. Martin. Uh, I hope he. I haven't heard if he died or not. I know he wasn't doing too good. Uh, but in this book, there's authors Saladin Hamad, Paul Cornell, Mark Cruz, John Joes Miller, Mary Ann, I can't pronounce that last name, Kevin Andrew Murphy, Christopher Rowe, Melinda Snodgrass. Now, I did hear Melinda Snodgrass, but this looks like fantasy worlds, a fantasy world. Uh, and there's a lot of wild card universe. This is a wild card novel. Uh, there is uh, a lot of them here that is in the wild card universe. A lot of stories. Well, let's see. It gives you who wrote stuff, but I really don't see the story because usually they have a list of the names and titles of the stories. Uh, I don't think this is it over here. Mm, this was done in 2018, by the way. But it looks like we got Long Night at the Palmer House, Down the Rabbit Hole. Uh, I can't, no, I can't. Uh, stuff like that. So we'll see if I like this and go on from there. So that took 12 minutes and some, almost 13. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to reading each and every one of these books next year. And because I am doing the 100 book challenge where I have to read 100 books before I can buy any more books. And that is physical books, people. Because I don't read ebooks, so I'm not doing them. I do listen to the audio sometimes, and I don't count them on this because I watch them off YouTube, not and they ain't in my collection. Uh, Now, if I do listen to one that is in my collection, then I will count that as one of the books. Because I do listen to westerns. I just got done with one last night, Untamed. Awesome, awesome Max Brand story. I remember that from my childhood, and so I wanted to listen to it last night while I was doing stuff. But you guys take care. I'll be talking to y'all soon enough. Later.